And hello everyone, welcome to a new week, new set of streams, and returning back to the Outer Worlds. Those of you who are here for the pre-stream thing may have noticed something slightly different in that there was actually music in the intro. If you didn't catch the track itself from the chat message that was put in, that was Payday by Miracle of Sound. Miracle of Sound is a absolutely fantastic artist, and he does a lot, and I do mean a lot, of game-inspired music. And that song just happened to be inspired by The Outer Worlds, so I thought, that's kind of fitting. So hopefully that's going to be a regular thing, is, you know, during the stream during the pre-stream I'll actually have some relevant music lined up for each game. At the very least, I think I have a Miracle of Sound song for each of the streams I'm going to be playing. I think the only one I'm actually iffy on is whether I've got one for Remnant or not. And this one's Friday stream, I don't think he's done one for either. So, we'll improvise. On those ones that a track doesn't exist for, I'll improvise and find something. Yeah, I think, you know, it's better for everyone to, you know, have a little bit more than just a countdown showing up. And hello, Moto. Yes, as you can see, we are here. I've currently forgotten pretty much where we were, because I have been doing a secondary playthrough of this to get all the other trophies, which I've now completed. Haven't finished the game, but I've just completed getting all the other trophies. So the only trophies I've got left now are the storyline progression ones that haven't got on this playthrough yet, and then there's the difficulty completion ones, and then that's it. After I get all those, platinum. So let's have a look at what I'm actually supposed to be doing. City in the Stars. Ah, yes, Mr. Clark. Actually, no, first. Because we're also going to look up mate spacesuits won't travel. So I need a set of Marauder and Space Armor, because I remember that I'm wearing a Iconoclast helmet and Ellie has Iconoclast body gear. So, you know, that'll help. It's a point though, actually. One of those. No, none of those have it. I think everyone has just a... Yeah. All of my party just have their own gear. So that's a bit of an issue. Whoops. But, you know, I did have a look into it, and Spacer seems to be mostly just trying to find it and buy it. Marauder, obviously, we just kill some Marauders and hopefully they'll drop the stuff they need. But it shouldn't take us too long. I mean, you know, I'd honestly forgotten I had this in the an Ellie side quest to do, so we might not actually finish it this stream. But, you know, if we do, then that's fine. I'll find something else to stream next Monday. If I don't, well, it just means next Monday I'm going to be playing more of this. No bad thing either way. Full book.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. We'll be here, Captain.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Ellie and Pavati.
Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke.
Thanks, Ada. Well, not at all disconcerting. And once again, I'm looking like I'm doing the horror streams again with how pale my face is. Let's see if this remedies that anything. That's quite a bit better. It's not perfect, but it's a bit better. Just had to turn off a lamp. Ada, are you okay? I don't think she is. I mean, you've heard the kind of things that she says when after you've activated Sam. Oof. She's I did actually find out a fair few other things that you can do in this game from doing that other playthrough. Some of the trophies, really quite tricky to get. Other ones, not so bad. Right, there was one of them where you have to kill an enemy who is under the effect of 4 different science weapons at once. Bearing in mind there's only 5 science weapons in the game. That's not an easy one to do. Basically with that I had to assign...
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
You've been here before, Parvati. I had to basically give one of the science weapons to each of my companions and tell them to only use that weapon. And then I switched between 2 others and just, you know, nailed a pretty nasty enemy until it died. That was probably the toughest one I had. Yeah, probably the toughest one. Not the most time consuming. The most time consuming was getting 50 stealth kills.
This looks like the place. Ready to get my money or what?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
That's a bit specific and, you know, not actually going to cover anything. And let's change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance, possibly. I'm still internally giggling that her actual name is Marilyn, because Ellie is just so much better.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Oh yeah.
Of course no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh really? Let's stay on topic. I just want to change a beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair. But how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice.
Not DLG
But you
whatsoever.
wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Exactly, no, I would never do that. Never.
That's for the best.
I would never do
What can
such
I
a
do
thing
for you?
at all. I am an upstanding moral citizen, and I'm not going to take your advice on doing that whatsoever. I'm definitely not going to be walking around here and sneaking into the back room. Definitely not. I'm not doing any of this. No. I'm not sneaking into the back. I'm not walking around here. I'm definitely not realising that the terminal is upstairs, not in the actual closet. Not going to, you know, swiftly go up the room. Oh, I can pick it quite easily.
Nice going.
Yeah, yeah, you say a nice thing. He doesn't seem the least bit bothered that I'm here, which is good. Although he might if I start hacking this and he sees me. That's fine, he didn't see me. Hacked it very quickly. Policy details, Fenhill Marilyn. Monthly payout, 225,000 bits! Ooh! Ooh! Change beneficiary to Ellie Fenhill. Get new beneficiary account. Removing Theodora Fenhill and Lionel Witherspoon from beneficiary list. Success! All future payments will be routed to Ellie Fenhill. My moral fibre is 100% intact. I guarantee you. Thank you for bringing your business to Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. We realise you don't have other options when it comes to meeting your insurance needs, but we're contractually obliged to display this message. Ah! Oh, let's view the recent records. I'm already in here. I might as well. Armoured Burst Whistle. Or Burt Whistle. Claim. Loss of gentlemanly honour and good name. Oh, this is going to be a good one. There's a good joke. Me and moral fibre. Cute. I have moral fibre. It's just, you know, thinner than tracing paper. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice product, tarmac and cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet how was I to know what manner of fair common factory workers eat? How could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I will find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honour as a gentleman has been called into question, as has the nature of my relationship with livestock. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Oh god. Fanny Cartwright. With a name like that. Claim of loss of 1 fingers. I've been an assistant saw operator with C&P for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of this loss is minimal. Updated claim. Loss of 3 fingers. The saw I was working came loose yesterday in account of some skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took 2 fingers from my right hand and another from my left. That was not your sound breaking up. That was me trying to read that, you know, as it showed on the screen, word for word. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Updated claim. Loss of 4 fingers. That's 8. So she's probably typing with her thumbs at this point. The late shift left several crates of dense curd, and when they fell, no need me into the last 4 my fingers remaining 2 fingers. Resolution denied. Claim unintelligible. I can't even make that one out. Filed on behalf of C&B. Claim of loss of 1 worker. Assistant saw operator 16J Fanny Cartwright. Oh! Lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management as we've struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around her. Resolution approved. I suppose after her injuries, everything's coming up thumbs. I don't want to know why she was still on her knees.
I need a word.
Wow, just how dare I?
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Why, you Scrooge McDuck? Congratulations.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead.
Well, at least she's honest about
I'm
that.
just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
There's real jobs in Byzantium? I find that really hard to believe from what I've seen there. What are you going to do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Yes. You got to plan ahead at some point.
You talk like someone who likes lists. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
She does have a point about that. Yeah, I guess there isn't one.
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Not sure I should say it wasn't for the money, because this is Ellie we're talking about. She's a merc through and through, and she hates owing favours. So just say thank her.
That's one thing I appreciate about you. Things are simple, straightforward. A job's a job and that's it, right?
Right. Also, apologies for the background noise. It's very, very windy here. But it's also very warm in my room, so I've had to open the window slightly, so very, very breezy. Come on, Ellie, if I just want to make a few bits, there are a few other jobs I could have done. It's
What
true.
are you saying, Captain?
I'm not sure what one would be best. Can't think I'm gonna do it not to talk. Let's leave it at that. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
I've got no problem with that. Wouldn't want to be indebted to me. Ah!
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough
Even
of the
pirates need
touchy-feelies,
codes. Yeah, move on. Ellie gained the Beyond the Grave perk. I've got to see what this does. Beyond the Grave. Reduce the cost of bribing people by half price. Oh, love it. That is so Ellie. Let's actually see if we can go to the shop that just happens to be there and see if I can get some of those outfits that I need.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction.
Allergies killing me. Oh,
If you doubt it, I
sorry
can
about
show you my
that.
lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
The guy tests all the products himself. I'm not so sure I want there to be armor in his stock now. Oh, there is. Alright, that's Spacer's Choice stuff, so we don't want that, because she said Spacer gear, not Spacer's Choice. Aramid ballistics. That's more aramid ballistics. No, that's all aramid ballistics. So no, it doesn't have what we were looking for. Well, you'll sell weapons, I'm guessing. Let's see if you know.
I
use
offer
them.
high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. You bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
You can have high quality or low prices. Oh, I've forgotten about this. I've forgotten about her. Oh no, she doesn't sell armor. Oh well. She does sell those weapons though. Subplot sniper rifle. A slow firing assault rifle designed to cause devastating amounts of damage to its target at long range. I mean, it looks nice, but it's essentially what I've already got. So, meh. Like, this thing I'm walking around just absolutely melts anything. So, still has irks about this. One, the music reminding you of that Naruto Shippuden OST, and two, pointing the gun at Ellie Opavati. I mean, if you prefer, if I'm going to be talking to them, I can do this. Am I going to go for that? No, I'm kind of wanting to do this. There is someone I know who I can talk to. Oh, but can I remember where he is? I really can't. So that's where you find him initially. Is he just like outside Fallbrook then? I mean, I wouldn't mind that. That would make things nice and easy. That's better? Okay. I'll try and pull it out only when I'm about to shoot
I
things.
think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
Oh wait, no, that's
So that
actually my...
puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
Oh, the ambient conversation. It smells so bad here, it's almost like people have been pissing in the alleys. Yeah, they do. That wasn't beer I stepped in earlier, was it? No. Ew. So like, basically what I'm searching for is, you may remember a few weeks ago when I was first here, I went to the Broken Bridge, I killed a load of mantids and saved a merchant. I'm fairly certain he sells spacer gear. Hold on, coughing, go wash eyes and face. Go for it, Tomoto. I'll just wait for this to load up and drink some more energy drink. Because, you know, surprise, surprise again, who didn't get much sleep last night. Not for want of trying. I had to try to go to bed at a sensible time. My body just didn't agree.
I think I've figured out what you need.
Hey.
Besides a smoke and some privacy?
Our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves to pieces.
I've never been good with metaphors, Parvati.
We need each other to work right. You need a team, and I need someone who'll be truthful with me, even when it hurts.
The only thing I need is people staying the hell out of my business.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
You're acting real funny. You drop a wrench on your head or something?
Parvati trying to be wholesome and Ellie trying to resist as much as possible. It's kind of cute in its own way. I really don't know where this guy is. And it's annoying because I know that he's a definite place I can get spacer gear from. So yeah, he was here. That's where he normally is. Well, that's where you find him first, and then he goes somewhere else. I don't know where that somewhere else is. How did I not pick that up the first time I was here? Or this? Oh, there's some Marauder armor. So that's helped at least. Just need a Marauder helmet and then the spacer armor. Of course, none of those guys are going to have helmets, are they? I have no idea what those noises are. Something is, you know, screeching and out in the distance, and I'm going to leave it to screech. Welcome back, Moto. I can't find. I have no idea where this guy is. I really don't. I realise that, like, you know, if we're going for logic here, shooting them in the head is probably not the best way to make sure I get their helmets.
Nice one!
We're pretty good at this.
That works. Where did that guy go when he died and burnt to a crisp? He was somewhere around here, I swear. Have I never explored this? This seems very unlike me. Either everything has been respawning, or I really did not do it. More Marauder armor. Still need more of the helmet. I'm going to go ahead and make a guess of that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, and of course, remote player starting to mess up again, because, you know, why wouldn't it? Your face hurts, Tomato? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If it's any consolation, my eyes hurt. Mine's from tiredness. Tiredness despite, you know, I go to bed tired, and then I just stay awake, because I don't know why.
Ellie, we gotta talk.
My second least favorite set of 4 words. Here we go.
You gotta stop treating.
Sorry to interrupt your little heart concern, ladies, but Marauders need to die.
We gotta go. Don't mess with us.
Yeah, I might have realised that there's the perk that I got.
You gotta stop
Oh, yeah.
treating me with kid gloves. I'm not gonna fall to pieces if you look at me sideways, and I'm not going away. It's fine if you don't like me, but we gotta find a way to work together. For the crew.
Never heard you sound this forceful. It's kind of refreshing.
Just gonna leave it at that. Wonderful. Okay, so here I definitely have been before. So anything's respawned. I just didn't know if this was a respawn or whether it's was just going to be I had not been here before. And I really don't know where this merchant is. I just don't. Which is mildly annoying.
Look out! Nice one!
He's running away. $1,320 damage. Ouch! That wasn't even a weak spot. This thing is way overpowered. Parvati, you are a cute, fluffy chicken. You are best kept in a fluffy nest and fed cake crumbs from Junlei's own hand while she pets you. Yeah.
Something's not right.
Oh, of course. I was one. That's the merchant. That is the merchant that I need. But the problem is, you know why he's hostile to me? Because I might have slaughtered all of his people.
Wow, not even a scratch!
Whoops. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to get those spaces yeah, from. Oh crud. I mean, I know somewhere I can get those things from. Just I don't know if I really want to. Stealing stuff because I can. It doesn't matter if I'm stealing stuff because the guy's dead already. So, hey, they were, you know, menacing and that, so I had to kill them. They had to die so that I could live? No? I don't think so either. They creeped me out, and I thought it was the morally best choice to kill them, but, you know, me with morals. See, look at the face cam. I'm so pure that even my face is glowing white with all the purity I exude. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. One of the buttons on the overlay doesn't look like it's aligned properly. It like literally pixels out though. That's not too bad. It's one of those things that you look over, you glance at it, and you notice it's off, and you just can't stop thinking about it because it's there.
So you really want to be real, huh?
Oh, let's continue that conversation.
Sure do.
All right. From now on, you're getting raw, unfiltered Ellie. Hope you got some rubber gloves.
My moral fibre is thinner than tissue paper. It's like barely even there under a microscope. It's like crumbs on the molecular level. But it still exists. That's the thing, it still exists. I do still have moral fibre. However thin it may be.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
I'm looking for hopefully you have spacers gear. You don't. You do, however.
You look like a...
You do, however, be someone I can sell to. So... Wish I wouldn't do that. I'm going to keep hold of some of this at least. Those are both Marauder ammo, so I need to keep the one. Don't actually need to keep the Iconoclast stuff because Ellie's wearing Iconoclast stuff and I'm wearing Iconoclast stuff. So there's that at least. So we're missing 3 items from this. Is that something? No, it's not. He's the only merchant that I know of around here. I mean, to be fair, I haven't explored all around here, but I can't think of there being any other merchants. That's a pub. They're not going to say anything. That's just got a hole in the wall. It's a pharmacy. That's got nothing in there.
Poor Braxton.
I don't
That's the
want to think about it.
warehouse.
Eaten by cannibals? What a way to go.
I put up with the constant stink of fish because...
I genuinely don't think there's other things. What really takes it out of you, doesn't it? Yes, it does, Malachi. It's part of the reason I just, can't. Well, there's nowhere else on Monarch that I can think of to get those, to get that stuff. So, the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head is going to... Actually, no, Groundbreaker might have it. Groundbreaker might, as might Emerald Vale. Emerald Vale will also definitely have the Marauder stuff. Or there's those semi-hostile outlaws in the depths of Groundbreaker as well. Like my reputation, and that wouldn't get decreased if I killed them. They might be wearing Spacer's gear. Now see, that is me definitely doing a good thing because I'm going to be ridding, the station of outlaws.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I'm definitely not looking for them if they're drinking. That's sort of hijinks they get up to. Okay, here. So at least if I go to Edgewater, there will be marauders in the general area I can kill
We're now in orbit
and get a
above
marauder
Edgewater,
helmet.
Captain.
I have a very itchy nose today, I don't know why. Oh, I've got a very itchy nose and from the looks of it, incredibly fluffy hair. Again, I don't know why. But then again, when you've got curly hair, you wake up every single day with a different hairstyle because your hair just decides, you know, oh, today I'm going to be like this. Fine. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Right. Back here. Again, I don't know quite where to go. Sorry for that, that's the commentary from you. Your nose is falling off your face. That's completely fine, Emoto.
Great work.
Totally not a breaking ending here. Totally not. And there's nothing in here I really need, but you know what?
Nice going.
It's very simple lockpicking. I don't need the encouragement. But thank you still. I just realised that that person's been standing there. It's fine. It's all fine. Can't see me, can't see me, can't see me, can't see me.
Nice.
Well, that's the outfits here. It's annoying. I don't think these will actually have armor in them. No. Oh, no, they will. Just, yeah, that's all armored ballistics. Well, it's worth looking into them, at least then, apparently. More armored ballistics. I'm starting to get the feeling that the only armor I'm going to find in these vending machines is going to be armored ballistics, which is annoying. More armored ballistics. Nope, nothing there. By the end of this, you're going to be the best Voldemort cosplayer ever, since your nose will be nowhere to be found. Does that mean I can crack the joke of, where's her nose gone? Who knows? Oh. You just realised something? What's that? You don't want to be my sister anymore? Ooh. At least let's go have spaces and stuff in his general store.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw. Music to my ears.
I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, this was hopeful. No, that's Spacer's, it's Spacer's stuff. It's just Spacer's choice, which is categorically not what she's looking for. Isn't it weird that the animals on this planet have a surprisingly familiar anatomy? Like, that looks like mammalian skeleton, the most internal organs look like something you could find in an earthly mammal. Like, on an alien planet, I'd expect alien anatomy, so what's this? This is a
been running at full capacity
bit of a bastardization of like the local wildlife reacting to terraforming efforts.
Pretty low these days.
So you want to know the worst thing about this? The worst actual thing is, if I killed them, like kill the residents here, they will have Spacer stuff on them. So I don't want to do that, but might be the only choice. Well, actually, I do have one thing on my sleeve. One possibility on my sleeve that I could do. It's still a bit of a nasty thing to do, but it's less nasty in general. Hopefully. Goodbye, morals. Hey, there's still morality in here. I'm still going to think of a moral option to make this, you know, I'm doing the right thing. Promise you on that. Honest to God. I mean, to be fair, I probably should go to Groundbreaker first and see if they've got Spacer stuff. It's annoying because the one merchant that I knew would definitely have Spacer stuff, you know, is now dead. Wrong button.
Mess him up. Don't mess with us.
Well, that worked. My morals are disintegrating on the atomic level. It's not that bad yet. I have nothing there. Although, there's the one that I shot. That death sound. He was stood there. There was a gunshot and a scream. And that guy there didn't hear a thing. At least that one up there did. I don't know if everyone in there heard something. Disappointing. Why is it so hard to find a Marauder helmet? It should not be this difficult to find Marauder helmets. How did I never see this before?
I wish I could do that.
After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals as custom-tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, a unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds. The damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again, giving it a few good whacks. That'll learn it. Judging by the fact that you're, dead, I'd say that didn't work. Although, I just want to sleep. I want to pick up the ammo there. You're wearing spacer gear. At least you could let me pick it up off your dead body. You don't need it anymore. Selfish corpse. Notice it says, that's it, your morals are so far gone they could be confused for quarks. I haven't done anything bad yet, I'm hunting marauders. These are bad people. These are legitimately bad people. I have justification for killing them. I've already looted most of this place already. Where am I going at least? Industrial zone. Well, we're going to go to the botanical labs first because this is one place I think that I could possibly find some spacer gear. And this is also where my morals are going to take a nosedive. I'm not going to do anything suspicious, not whatsoever. I promise you, this is all going to be completely above. But oh, she's gone. Don't worry, my morals are so far disintegrated they don't have noses anymore. It's fair. Well, I don't actually know where she is, so that's my plan out the window. I was going to find Evelyn and kill her.
You gotta teach me that.
I don't think I will, no. Has she just, disappeared? Looks like she kind of has. Oh no, there she is. Ready for Sekiro tonight. Yeah, sure. Sorry, my finger slipped. Honest, my finger slipped. It's not even a Spacer's outfit. It was a Spacer's Choice 1. Oh, I did that for nothing. Whoops. I am a dumb. Yeah, I am. Personal files, first entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavour. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational, mostly. Soil sour, I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertiliser. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Personal files, last entry. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine Exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I sent him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. Stream title, Senseless Murder. Got a reason to say to reload to where she isn't dead? I mean, she's inconsequential. She was not a key character at all. Well, not the way I played it. Although it has put my reputation with the deserters up to 100% negative. I think I'm going to take that advice from Malachi. I'll reload that autosave. And yes, stream title is going to be Senseless Murder. And yeah, then we're going to be doing Sekiro tonight, where, you know, I'm supposed to be murdering people. It's just, you know, in that game I'm very bad at it. Oh cool. It was literally just before I got there. So don't need to worry about that. Yep, that never happened. She's not dead. Senseless murder, but don't worry, we can bend time and space. Indeed we can. Eat your heart out, Doctor Who.
True professional.
So yeah, that perk that I got that gives me back 25% of my TTD every time I kill something. If I'm one-shot killing things like that, I'm in infinite TTD. Which is filthy as anything. Where's the ringleader? Because the ringleader is the one that's most likely to have, you know, a power armor helmet or something. Well then. Ah, that might be the ringleader. No, that was a goon. That was a vandal. And that's just a corpse. To you? No, he goes as a vandal. There's the ringleader. There's a part of the ringleader. You're going to be right back. Go for it, tomato. I don't blame you. I really don't. Oh, I know this. I don't think I've been here on this playthrough anyway. Marauder armor. I need a Marauder helmet, damn you! I wonder though. Are the NPCs I'm thinking of actually going to be here? If they are, they might have the stuff they need. Just going on a casual killing spree, it's fine. It's fine! Oh look! It's not, there's just a group of canids. But there are corpses there, there's more corpses! Ah, fine.
Don't mess with us.
Glowy canids. Yeah. Melty canids now. Well, nope. Well, once it wasn't there either. That's annoying. Even killing all these marauders isn't getting what I need. That's really kind of annoying. I mean, to be fair, I actually haven't looked at all the places that I can go yet. In my other playthrough, I also got the perk that improves sprint speed. I'm really missing that. It may only be like 20% or so, but oh, you really feel it. After having played through most of the game with it on, I'm really feeling it not being there. I've got sort of just, you know, looting bodies completely. No. Just break down all this stuff. I hope there's been a respawn of Marauders here, maybe? Maybe? Or were they quest linked? It tells me they were quest linked. Well, soft and large dangly bits. I genuinely have no idea where to get the those parts from. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to say, you know what, screw it. It's been wasting a bit too much time on that. Especially, you know, as I have no idea of how to get all of the pieces required. So we're just going to, you know, forget that quest, because it's not relevant to anything. And we're just going to continue with the main quest. Big problem with drinking an energy drink with me is, like, energy drinks do one of two things to me. Either they give me the boost I need right at that point in time, or like a couple of hours after I've drunk it, then I'll get a hyperactive moment. And I'm like, it's clearly going to be the hyperactive one, because, oh boy, is it not kicking in now.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
How could this possibly go wrong?
We'll be here, Captain.
Possibly can't go wrong. Not in the least. It's fine, we're in Byzantium. So, you know. Only if I do something to annoy the corporations will I actually get in trouble. Then again, the corporations are kind of annoyed at me for existing, so... everything can and will go wrong, that is life. Yeah, this is true. Especially, you know, when I'm involved. When I'm involved and I've been given a gun and there's no moral compass by which to go by, oh yeah, things go wrong. But at the very least, the experiment I did with this stream has worked out well, so I'm happy about that. Moto is back with coffee! Went to look for something sweet to balance out the general discomfort you're feeling, but only found a pear, so Nom's pear. A pair of what, though? I think I slightly triggered that Mozo's outburst with that. We're going to go to the guard there.
I've always loved you.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
You heard it here first. Minister Clark's personal guards practice social distancing. Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot. Let's inflate his ego, because he's got something I want.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to
He doesn't wear a face
celebrate on
mask.
account of me.
No.
Just getting hired and all.
So, thumbs up social distancing, thumbs down, effective mask wearing. He also smokes 40 a day from his voice. Oh, yeah. It's like I've said before, we cannot possibly risk having a 100% ban on smoking worldwide, because then we'd lose blues singers. Because laryngitis is apparently a very effective part of blues singing. Anything you can tell me about Mr. Clark?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
You haven't met him, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
What's so important about it? Small house answer, I like this man.
He's
Sorry.
basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations. I want these things.
I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Of course, this is the kind of place where you need to be very high-ranking to be able to take a bathroom break whilst you're working. How about I buy you a drink? Yeah, let's ply in with alcohol, shall we? Because, our moral fibre... our moral fibre. My moral fibre is already so thin you could mistake it for not even being there. You're just, you're all along for the ride and watching this train wreck.
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Which means that he needs a few more.
Because today's my big day.
This is just Vivienne de Fair, but white and male.
Powerful good ears, too.
Calm down, ego boy.
Powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Probably not on me, but I can. Leave it to it. Let's just, buy a few. Guessing the
Please
bartender.
allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved. Wow. Okay, so there we are. Spectrum vodka. Let's just buy all of it. Hey, don't say thirst around Puff Alley. She's our innocent bean. She is.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No. Here's your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that?
That looks like you just necked the entire bottle.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding?
Him saying he's soaked. I'm not surprised after downloading an entire bottle of vodka. Let's have another. Chug, chug,
Not
chug.
every day you get your dream
I'm about to have
job,
supreme
right?
uncomfortable with this guy. I don't blame you. This is why we're playing him with a lot of alcohol.
You've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
At least. Rookie numbers, my friend. Have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like
really?
crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
I also said that, yeah, I love you. Same.
I think I'm going to be sick.
This is our chance. Right. Whilst he's being sick, we're going to go pickpocket him. Nice, Ellie.
I just need to sit down.
Oh, he's going to sit down. That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to... Oh. I think I just killed him from alcohol poisoning. Whoops. Nothing like post-promotion alcohol poisoning. I'll just take all of that. Serves him right. It does serve him right. Oh, wrong thing. You know what? Just, yeah. No one needs to know about that. You saw nothing, bartender bot. I like him at first. Then he said something that sounded suggested to Parvati, and no, we don't do that here. This is true. Parvati is to be protected at all costs. Minister Clark. Looks like they're restricted area. That's probably the back door. So, yeah. And there's a guard there, so you know we're going to try the front door. We've got a key. We're going to try the front door first. See if we can just waltz in there like we own the place.
Something's changed with my pistol's trigger pull. You been tinkering again?
Maybe just a little. Is that all right with you?
It's a lot smoother. Thanks.
Huh. Happy to help.
Oh, Parvati. This is the reason why I like these two as companions. They've got such a good interaction between them. Although I have to say, with the other playthrough I was doing, I was playing through with Felix. Oh my god, Felix is a class A moron. It's like you go to Scylla, where it's got the terraformer on it, and you go past the terraformer, and he says, "Hey, it's one of those planet shaper thingies." That's the word, right? Terraformers. That's it. As I thought, oh my god, Felix. Oh my word. I was playing on a dumb playthrough, and he made me feel even dumber.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Here for Mr. Clark. Of course.
Well, that's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I didn't bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Oh well. He actually bought that though. Just go at it already, Ellie. There is a tension between the two of them. Like there really is. I mean, then again, there's tension with Ellie and anyone.
Hey, Ellie. You ever think about naming it?
Always seemed a bit crude, even for me. Besides, how am I supposed to introduce dates to Bold Betsy with a straight face?
I name all my favorite machines. What's wrong with naming your pistol?
Bold Betsy.
Oh, I thought you meant... Never mind. Oh, I've thought about it. Just never came up with anything I could stick with.
Oh. Introducing dates to hold her bold Betsy. Oh my word! Wow!
Out with it, you wretched contraption! It does nothing in this.
Oh.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Ellie, did you just... Are you... Oh my god. Margot just gets a room. It was Ellie. Ellie! Sod's sake. Wow. Just wow. I'm meant to be here. Well, God doesn't seem to care.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
I'm supposed to be here. Yoink. Run. Run. That has got to be the best interaction between two companions I've ever heard of. You got nimble fingers, eh? That's what all the ladies say. And by ladies I mean my guns. And by guns I do mean things that kill people. Moto's just giving shifty looks. I mean, in reality as well, yes, nimble fingers. And also long, thin, with a very decent stretch. Perfect for playing piano, if I ever actually took up piano. Alright, let's see if we can talk our way past this card now. We go, hey look, got the package.
You've seemed thoughtful since Monarch. I've been wondering if we did the right thing is all. It's not easy. I gotta tell you, most of these things aren't.
I just wish there was a way to please everybody. What the board did to those people, leaving them there, it wasn't right. And then us showing up, trying to fix it all for them. What if we made it worse?
We probably did.
These things work themselves out slowly. So look on the bright side. We won't live long enough to find out.
It's a morbidly optimistic view of things. Smaller moto pools are small. I do not find many people with bigger hands than me. Yeah, put the gun away.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Thank you, Ellie.
Do you have any actual business here, or...?
Delivery for Minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Oh, it's possible right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. Alright. Go on through.
Ellie just pulled a boomer. Screw the planet, we won't live to see the consequences. Yeah. Yeah, she did. So I'm being allowed in. I'm being allowed in. You said thank you the moment you did. Ah! So all I had to do was, you know, I've got this package. It could be an explosive. Like, I don't know, your paper seeming to be go on in. Okay. Doesn't care that, you know, I don't look like a delivery person because I'm kit out here in power armor. Well, this is fancy. This is really fancy, and it's full of guards.
How did you get in here?
Your guard let me in the door and I just walked in just there.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark!
Oh,
wow!
poor Fatty.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as parlance goes. I'm not doing anymore.
Oh, that was a bit blunt. Not many delivery people I know pull out a gun to deliver a package. Yeah, nor do I know many people who, any delivery people who, are allowed to go into the house to deliver it. Like, is it be like, just leave it with the guard, or, just put it inside the doorway and leave? But no, you go up ahead and give it to him personally. And yes, Parvati was fangirling over the minister. Seems like we're getting off on the wrong foot. Actually, no. Why would I want something like that?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. Just hit all these questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been holding it.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell's locked him here?
You are a quick study, indeed.
You just call me a moron.
I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell is the one
Ellie, I love you. Why would he go through all that trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever
Doing the right thing
Rockwell's
doesn't sound like me.
He'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Malachi says we always
Believe
have that
me,
friend.
Things have been off around here for a very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Yeah, just tell me how to get there. I'll
Via
just take care
the
of this.
Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
I mean, yes. Once again, then what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office...
No, like I said, next adventure will help give me bits. Have you mentioned that? Hang on. Your access card. what used to be his office.
I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
Fair. Yeah, how do you manage to hang on to it?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Ew.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
Book, sure.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Thanks for his help. Rockwell has probably messed with the feng with the feng shui. Yes, that word, feng shui. That's it. Or how it's spelled. I don't know how it's spelled. I just know like
Rockwell has
there actually used to be a tabletop role-playing game called Feng Shui, and it was all about the most ridiculous, over-the-top sort of
this and transmit
Chinese martial arts movies.
Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Okay, you can count on me.
Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Bye, guys. Bye. I don't know how I got away with any of that, but I did. Doesn't mean now that we got to go to the corporate area of the city, which, yay, is even worse than what we've already seen. And apparently, Facecam has decided that I should be going white as a cheater at this point. I need better blinds. I need a blind basically. It's completely fine when I do the late night streams because I don't have the sun coming in on my face. Oh hey, Spectrum Vodka, that seems totally safe. Yeah, we didn't just witness someone dying to alcohol poisoning because of it. No. I mean, to be fair, he did drink 3 bottles of it in a row. But, after whatever he'd already been drinking. Because, that wasn't, like, he puts a glass to his lips. No, that was bottles. Hi. Bye. I will be going now.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see it?
Since you're own proprietary. We want to shoot her for calling me improper. Let's see if we can just, walk right in the front.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Might have to take a breather. I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me,
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 2,928 bits I have been weighing down on me all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
That actually worked. I found something to spend my bits on.
I never could have handled the desk job.
No, Ellie, the only kind of desk job is smashing someone's face into a desk. 3,000 bits, just shy of. Mostly says, wow, yeah, I'm a bit wow on that as well. A little bit on the easy side to bribe a corporate trooper, isn't it? Also, I can't believe it's already, nearly 6:30. I've already been streaming for nearly 2 hours.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Oh, Ellie. So it's up. It's like right directly up above me. So we need an elevator that's going to go up. Oh, I need to talk myself past this as well.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
I mean, you have to be high ranked to go on job toilet breaks. Imagine how bad the pay is. Yeah.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Show him the minister's access card. I mean, you have to be high ranked to get on job toilet break. You can imagine how bad the pay is. Yeah. That 3,000 bits is probably a good year's pay or something. Most likely, yes. I mean, if a life insurance policy is paying out 25,000 bits a month, then yeah, 3,000 is probably quite a fair amount as well.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Oh, that's a lot.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you save us both some trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Cheers, dude. Fine, but I suggest it first. That's mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
They will try. But I'm really talking my way into this. This might be how I have to do my supernova run and just, you know, talk my way through everything. Thank God Gun-Toting Tim ward through further signed on all the papers. Yeah. If that's the minister's office, then one of these other offices has to be there. So I can see from here, that's red, that's locked. That's got no, those two have no lights on them, so you can't get them there. That one's red and locked. And it says, why are you so tired? Dear body, please give you some serotonin. If you find out how to make your body do that, let me know. Ah.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Yes?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw something behind your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Wow, that worked. Wow.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
This is a bit of an extravagant room, isn't it? Oh, Byzantium looks really nice from this angle. Like, even nicer than it actually does down the streets. Yeah. That's very nice, that. Right. Time to get illegal. Yoink. Let's steal his money first. Percival Platt. That is definitely a whiny voice yes man. Yes. View priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chances to contribute. On the brink of starvation. Oh. So, you remember that scientist that we hunted down for Sublight, who, you know, thought they were dealing with aliens? And she said about, you know, the whole colony on the brink of starvation? Whoops. That's already starting to sound like it cooperates. Oh dear. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, and yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfide has been delivered there. Ah. So it's there, not here. It's waiting for your sign off on the broad strokes, so I want to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sophia. I'll just print that. Take my keycard. Oh, there we go.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But
everyone slowly stop living.
And that's what matters. I can swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read or placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
Oh.
By testing paperweights. Sorry. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
So Malachi says culling time. Sounds like it, yeah. Emoto says lifetime employment program. You know, you're employed until you starve to death. Yeah. Let's just send a message to her. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. That sounds about average from second class post, really. Of course you're up for early. Yes. What's taking so long? Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings to the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for Lord's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department. And they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral eulogy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Well, masseuse. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. Today must be Wednesday, then. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gone too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Oh, so yeah, freeze the rest of the colony. Everyone. You don't care about them anymore, and you just live yourselves up the high life, and then you die of old age, and then the colony gets forgotten. Kind of like what's happened to the Hope. You know, which is where I've come from. Chairman, the head of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Okay, so, well, we've done that. I'm just going to steal all of this guy's stuff behind the bar because he doesn't deserve to have any of it, and I'm going to sell it. Because, you know, that's my justification for everything. I'm just feeling really tired, body hurts, so you think you need to nap? Go for it. I'm going to be ending the stream in about 25 minutes anyway, so you probably won't be missing a whole lot. I know I said I was hoping to be able to finish this game, but I don't think I did. Because messing around a bit too much with the side quests. But that said, hopefully we can finish this tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday. Next Monday. And then there'll be Sekiro later on tonight. We're just going to leave now. And leave very, very quickly. So we need to go to the other place to get the chemicals. Yeah, this can't go badly at all, can it? Speak to you later, Remo, so hope you rest well. Byzantium. Oh. Oh, this could go so badly. But, you know, all we've got to do is retrieve some chemicals, okay? And then, you know, all's good. Right? That's surely enough, right? It's never going to be that simple. These are the guys who made the Fallout games. It's not going to be just that simple. Oh. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bad already that I thought that scientist was, you know, messing us up, and I killed her. Whoops. Definitely big whoops there. I'm just going to up a load of my dialogue stuff, because that's coming in useful for talking around things. Wait. Oh, it's through there. Okay. I was almost going to walk straight out of here. But no, it's over this way. Oh, how bad can this go? Unlock with the key. Let's go in. Damn right, whoops. Yeah. I was paid to do a job, okay? You contributed to the food shortage, technically. I also technically helped because I've been killing people and cannibalism is a thing. It's a resource, isn't it? It's a source of food, if anything else. Right? I'm not in the bad at this. I'm not in the bad. No. Nope. I'm chaotic and good. Honest. Well, this place looks nice. This place looks very much like a mansion. Restricted area. Why do I think I don't have the clearance for this? Inventory. Does this actually say... Ah, it's an ID cartridge for a UDL thing. I might actually be able to walk around here. If I have the UDL cartridge, then maybe. I'm going to pause before I attempt this. Not pause, save. Yes.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
I can imagine that
Like
works
I
quite a
said,
lot.
X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Show him the Gem's keycard. How's this?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Ooh. Let me through right now. Your official record won't be fit for polishing floors. Oh.
What?
Waste my time. I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you ever crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming.
It worked.
Go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Yeah. Quake, little man, quake. I know, right? Ooh, stuff. Oh, sneaky, sneaky drinks. Not allowed on company time. I am questioning the morality of people while I'm doing stuff like this. Probably shouldn't actually press my luck too much with all these corporate cards running around the place. Could be worse. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. Wow. Aha. So apparently the UDL thing does work here. Thank Fook for that. Now, which way do I need to go? Is there a color coding thing for these things on the floor?
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
That is really insignificant.
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch of samples. Now get to work.
Okay. Well, seeing as it's saying it's over there, I'm going to go with it's either... I'm going to go with it's on the red path. Animal testing, sure, sure. Oh, central lab. People in vats. Comforting. But it is just over there, apparently. Okay, so we're almost there. Did choose the right one. Okay, so it's definitely not a red path. Oh, but it's over that way, though.
Looking good, soldier.
Looking good, soldier, is what he said. And my shift has now failed. Well, not failed, but now I need to talk my way out of it if I get balls. If I get challenged. So it's right in there. In fact, that's it. Hibernation lab. Got some stairs. I've got to find the way up. I can go around. Ooh, ladder there. Try not to be spotted so we don't get questioned. Hibernation lab.
Nice and easy. Nicely done.
That worked. And we're in. Wow. Well. It's definitely one of those moments where I really don't want to screw anything up. Yoink. I don't want to screw anything up. It steals everything. Discontinued due to adverse reactions. Warning, do not stare directly at the contents. Ah! What's with all this? Why are there people in stasis here? This does not sit right with me at all. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step to any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the result of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. Oh! Before we do the transfer, I want to play these lab notes. Live human trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Oh. Oh. Warning, this procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. I have the choice of how much to transfer. Ah, test and see if they could put Halcyon in stasis. Yeah. And if they could, revive it. Experiment details. Experimental authorization. Of course, Rockwell. Project. Lifetime Employment Program. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Results inconclusive. Prognosis cautiously optimistic. If I only transfer that small amount, it'll save these people's lives, but it might not be enough to revive my entire colony ship. In fact, it probably won't be. But if I transfer all of it, I'll be able to revive, hopefully, my entire colony. But these test subjects will die. Considering that these are being used as guinea pigs and experiments by them anyway, it's probably not a pleasant experience for them. And, the whole thing of the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. And these people probably aren't scientifically minded people all that much, whereas my colony contains, a load of people who can probably help with this, because it contains the best and brightest. Malachi says, your entire colony, or these subjects who pretty much have no lives. Yeah, that's kind of where it's coming to as well. I think I'm just going to take all of the sulfoxide, because if this whole thing with the starvation thing is going to be a thing, then clearly my entire colony, made up of some of the best and brightest minds of Earth, will be able to help. So rather than trying to cherry pick who might be useful, reviving as many as possible seems like the better thing. So let's take everything. Oh, they had to put that animation in then, didn't they? Oh. Rude but true. These people have probably been media as dead anyway. Releasing them back would only cause distress. Yeah, exactly. And also they've already said, their method of bringing them back as is current has, not worked a lot of the time. So, it seems kinda... Oh, well, there goes my disguise. I'm not needing it anymore. Nothing to see here, guys. Don't mind the huge chest-sized vial of chemicals that I've hidden somewhere, somehow. I'll be going. Let's hope your method of bringing back an entire colony is effective. Yeah, right. I mean, I take this back to Phineas. Oh yes, this will be enough for 5 people. Let's hope that's not the case. Regardless, let's get back to Phineas. Phineas, yeah. Let's just, try and save as much of the time as possible and fast travel straight to the ship. I know that both Ellie and Parvati had ticks above them, but I didn't think they had any perk points. So let's go and have a look at what it says, if there actually is something there that I need to address. You acquired the broken snow globe. Surprised Ellie or Parvati never said anything. Same. I'm very surprised that neither of them commented. So what's Ellie? Ellie does have a perk. Wow, what do I know? That's not bad. That could help. Oh. Stacks up 3 times, so gains basically 9 armor for 10 seconds if they take damage. It's not too bad. And let's take away the harmful status effects on Ellie. And let's check what Parvati's one is. She's already got that. So what's her thing? Yeah. I suppose let's do standing round. There we go.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Oh. No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Oh.
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing? Oh, it got your attention at least.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. Today the region is profitable for the first time in years. Its workers are productive. They might even be happy.
I'm surprised she knows what that means.
All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Let me guess, she's the bad guy. She's got corporates all over her, so I'm going to say so, yeah. So it's either I get you're well informed, can move this along, or I didn't do any of this for you. I'm just going to be snarky and saying, you're well informed.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening. What's she going to... Don't admit to anything because she says, you got something I want. Let her say what she thinks that I've got. No, don't offer her any information.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
No. No, the answer's no. We're not going to even negotiate that. The guy saved my life.
You're making a serious mistake.
Nah, I'm not.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Yeah, she wanted Phineas, and you could have said chemicals. Like what chemicals? Yeah. I wasn't going to say, oh, anyone could have lifted those chemicals.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Thanks, Ada. But yeah, when you're in
If you don't
something...
mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, when you're in a situation like that and they say, you have something I want, they're like, never ever offer information on that. Never say like, oh, what, it could be this, or it could be that. Aye. No, you let them tell you what it is they want. I had a feeling, honestly, she wouldn't have been asking about the chemicals, because otherwise she would have phrased it like, you have my property, I want you to return it, sort of thing. But her saying, you have something I want, like, what does the board want? Well, the only thing that I know the board wants is Phineas, because he's told me that he's wanted by the board. And if she's got all this information on me, then of course, Well, we're going to report to Phineas, and then after getting through this conversation, that's probably where I'm going to call the stream.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Good.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much.
Have they not found Phineas? It's a giant wrecked out rock in space. I actually found out this through my other playthrough. He's got some sort of scrambling technology on the lock-on signal that ships usually use to jump to it, because it's in a planetary ring. So most people apparently can't jump there. Ada herself says one time when you jump there, it's like, I barely even registered it as little more than just 8th wave background. So yeah, it's very hard for people to get to. Forget about chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Fair. It gets worse. Chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
That's pretty much it, yes.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Apparently.
That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yeah.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Oh. Found your chemicals in the ministry. Board is testing on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yeah. I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives.
You seem surprised, Phineas. They were capitalists. Yeah,
they
sure.
must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Something about repeatedly reviving humans from extended hibernation. Oh, my science isn't high enough to give the proper answer.
Nonsense. People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
Oh, look, it's capitalism for you. Focus. Halcyon's going to collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
That hadn't occurred to me. Well. You think about this, has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I mean, I'm open to that.
Do you know
I'm open to that.
us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way, it's not exactly safe. We could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across
Get over there,
the
shoot capitalist, job
colony
done.
space.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
To my lab.
Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How is our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Oh, Pavatsy.
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own
The unreliable might not survive. Who knows? This is true.
Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Good, good. I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
They're Earth's best and brightest, uncorrupted by capitalism.
Some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon.
Board reputation
The board would have us
decreased.
believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from
Got the
oblivion,
feeling
then we have
Phineas
to
isn't actually a good guy. No. But then again, I don't think that actually is a good guy in this situation. Like, I don't think anyone is actually going to turn out to be, good. It's just shades of grey and, we've got morally ambiguous and we've got evil. And the board, I'm very certain, are the evil ones. They're the boards are at least very, very self-interested. But at the very least, if we manage to get these scientists together and working, then we'll be able to find out some way of ensuring that we get progress and can move forward. And hopefully save the entirety of the colony. If not, well, I've just got more people to help me shoot up the board. Win-win. I'm not going to complain either way. What I am going to do, though, is call the stream there, because that seems like a very good place to stop it. Having gone just slightly over 2 hours, as is my usual time. And, yeah, so we're about to go onto the Hope and see what condition it's been left in, and then skip it back to Phineas's lab. Malco says, I mean, fair, but even for shades of grey, the board can put a group of scientists, engineers and stuff to work, which is bad because board corruption. But Phineas seems very mad scientist, like he'd corrupt them into crazy experiments. That's true. However, it does look like, you know, at the very least, they would do that first. Well, at least, you know, do the colony saving thing first, and then after that, if there's going to be crazy experiments, that's when the crazy experiments are going to be. You know, we'll deal with that when it comes. However, that will be for next week to see where this goes. So, as I said, I'll be calling the stream there. Thank you all very much for coming along and watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. There'll be more The Outer Worlds same time next week. Next stream is actually going to be tonight with more of Sekiro, because as I said, I'm picking that up again after having beaten the boss off stream. But yeah, thank you all very much, and until the next stream, I hope you have a nice time with whatever your day provides. Until then, stay safe. See you later. Bye bye.